Hello folks, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Neos. Today, this video is going to be a little bit of a rant. This has been on my mind for a little bit on how things are going in the gaming space. And today's rant is going to be about fanboys. Literally, as you can see in the title of this video, it's going to speak for itself. So yeah, let's get into it. So I want to also say this too. I will be slow to speak in this video. I want to be able to make sure that my thoughts are clear and my points are understandable. And also in the comments, let me know if you guys agree or disagree, and let me know what you think about this. But as always, let's get into it. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into reason number one. Reason number one is being a fanboy makes you childish. That's right, you heard it here from me. Yes, being a fanboy makes you extremely childish. And you might ask yourself, well, damn, why does Neo say that? Well, I'm saying that because you have grown ass men on Twitter crashing out, calling people Xbox, PC elitists, pony bots, this and that. I'm just like, when I see this type of stuff, I'm like, bro, people are coming up with new terms every day just to, like say some dumbass shit about somebody online. I'm just sitting there like, wow, bro. So you just don't have no life. You're a no life person on the internet talking a lot of trash about someone being on Game Pass, having Game Pass, mind you that. Like, they'll sit up there and call it welfare pass. I'm like, wow, bro, really? So if you're gonna call something welfare pass, wouldn't you say the same thing about PlayStation Plus? It's literally almost the same thing, but the difference is Game Pass is actually valuable and gets you day one. PlayStation Plus, you ain't getting no day one on that, buddy. You was a long way from getting day one on PlayStation Plus. And it's kind of sad to see a lot of the PlayStation players come out and be so childish and have these petty arguments with people talking about how you should go buy a PS5 or just go buy a PS5 Pro, or play it on the PS5 Pro. Oh, it's gonna be better on the PS5 Pro. Bro, no the fuck it isn't. Bro, you was still playing, bro. There are so many dudes that be clowning y'all on the internet every single day, bro. Y'all still hyping up a PS5 Pro. Bro, y'all still playing games at a lock 30. Let that sink in. You are still playing games at a lock 30, bro. A lock 30. Most games are not even running at 120. Ain't that console supposed to be running shit at 120, bro? Ain't it supposed to be running at 60? Now, I'm not trying to say that every game ain't running 60, because most definitely some games are running 60, but most games are underperforming, literally. Like Final Fantasy 16. Ever since that game has dropped on the Xbox this past day or two ago, you've been having these fanboys coming on out here saying the most about that. I've been seeing that all on Twitter. I'm like, wow, bro, this is sad, man. Y'all really throwing it in people's faces, but like, bro, this game is nothing new. This game has been on PlayStation and the PC for the longest. No one has to rush to buy this game at all. And I don't blame people for not doing that, because you don't have to. That's okay. But at the same time, though, that game was so underperforming on the PS5. Like, luckily the game had me attached enough to be like, okay, yeah, I want to finish this, because I actually do like Final Fantasy. But man, I swear, playing that shit at 30 to 40 FPS, oh my god, I felt like that stuff was taxing. Like, literally, it felt like it was taxing my console. I'm not even kidding when I'm saying that. So with that being said, on the taxing of Final Fantasy and the fanboys being childish, this brings it to my second point. Fanboys don't have no backbone or standards. What I mean by that means paying for overpriced video games and allowing subscriptions. Yes, we have gotten to this point where games now in 2025 are $80. Why in the fuck is we supporting $80? You guys will go out your way on Twitter, Reddit, all places to support $80 games, bro. That is crazy. $80? $80 for Mario Kart, bro? I remember a long time ago, Mario Kart was cheaper than that, but now we're paying $80 for Mario Kart. Really? Mario Kart of all games, bro? And yet, after this Xbox showcase, we're getting Outer Worlds 2 at $80. Now, for me, I'm on PC. It's not going to be an issue for me. If you know where to go, you know where to go to get your games cheap. You know where to go. People on PC, we're not going to be paying $80. We have the resources. But for the console players, now I can't really speak on the Xbox people, because the people that have Game Pass, like PC players too, we're not going to be paying $80 for that, bro. But for the fanboys out here defending $80, especially these Nintendo fanboys defending $80, yes, y'all, it's pretty much your fault. And then you want to come out here and defend, you know, talk about all this backlash. You want to know the real reason why you guys are getting backlash? Because you sound stupid when you are defending $80 games, bro. Like, dude, the goalpost was what, $70, and now we're pushing the goalpost further with $80. Really? So I mean, like, it comes to a point where you have to actually come to terms of having standards. But no, fanboys, they don't have standards for themselves. They just go with whatever these, you know, developers, whatever these companies push for. They're gonna fall in line with it, and it's sad, bro. That's sad, because y'all don't have no backbone. Another reason why y'all don't have no backbone, why people be laughing at y'all, because y'all pay for subscriptions. We should never have to pay online, you know, to play with our friends, and, you know, to play with our family and stuff when you know, we are playing games like COD and Mario Kart. What's that other game? Street Fighter, and, you know, you got, you know, Smash Bros and all these other games. You should never have to pay online to play, you know, with your friends. Like that's stupid. Come on, man. Paying online to play with your friends, and y'all don't give these companies no pushback. Y'all don't speak with y'all wallets, and then you wonder why people be laughing at y'all, bro. Y'all be wondering why, and y'all be up there feeling the way about it, because I mean, like, you know, you as a consumer, you have power, but I guess being a fanboy, you don't have power on that now, do you? So with number 2 out the way, this brings us to my other point. Point number 3. Console fanboys have low IQ when it comes to discussing PC versus console hardware. Now, I don't know why a lot of fanboys out there, they like to compare their console, or for some reason they need to justify their console to being on par with a 4090 or a 7900 XTX. Dude, do you not realize how advanced these GPUs are? Come on, bro. You gotta do better than that. Like, I see this all the time, man. It makes no sense. You literally have these fanboys will argue that their PS5 Pro is better than an $800 PC or $1,000 PC. Now, when I first got my PC, and I'm being real when I say this, I started out with an i7 12th gen i7 127K CPU paired with an RTX 3060. And I tell you right now, from a mid-range GPU That GPU alone beats a PlayStation 5 and it beats an Xbox Series X. A lot of these fanboys, they want to clown so bad on these mid-range PCs out here, but they don't realize when you get a mid-range PC or a high-end PC, that PC can do so much more than a regular console could ever do for gaming and productivity. Come on, bro. There's no argument in that. You need to go out there and go do some research. Go do your research, go do your homework, and then come back to me. Because for some reason, they want to make it seem like their console is so superior when literally you have a mid-range GPU that is able to do real resolutions and has better upscaling than a console does, bro. Like, come on, bro. We need to stop doing that. That's the number one reason why you guys get so much disrespect and why people will clown on you for that, because you don't do your homework. You're speaking from your feelings. Stop speaking from your feelings. Go out there and go do your homework and then come back and then have your answers prepared. And this video right here that I pretty much included at the very last ending of this video pretty much speaks for itself. This is my fourth point. These companies, they don't care about you. It has always been about the money and will forever be about the money. And this clip right here comes from your boy J-Tech, so check it.
I can't understand how y'all didn't see this shit. I knew about this for a couple fucking months now. I saw the fucking trailer like months ago on my feed, but I didn't pay attention to it. I think it was like 3 weeks ago I saw this shit, and I was like, yeah, that's probably why I didn't like it. And that's exactly what I told myself. I was like, man, I knew I was fucking right about something.
You know, I was just praying yesterday about Sony should go back to their old ways, man.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm always with you. Every day, every minute, every second, every week, every month, every year. I am on the same page with you, Brian. But it's not gonna fucking happen. We have too many fucking desperate PlayStation fans that need a W for validation of the purchase of the fucking box. PlayStation is the greatest game company in the fucking world. They are already a walking W. You do not need to give up what you are as a PlayStation gamer to support a game that is literally marketing itself as being better on PC right underneath your nose, forcing a fucking delay, literally forcing a delay, and you're still gonna be like, oh man, that's dope, that's dope, oh my god, look at that, that's dope. Nigga, we're not getting those frames. We're not getting that level of detail on ray tracing. Shit, I haven't even seen a spec video like this for PlayStation 5. It's always been a day and date on PC. They've been telling us this in certain ways. Now I want y'all to understand, this is an official NVIDIA GeForce video showing off ray tracing and frame generations. But at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video, what do you see? The official PlayStation logo. So not only is this game promoting itself on PC, it is a PlayStation published game promoting itself on PC. It is the first PlayStation published fucking single player game to go day and date. If you buy this game, you fail the test. Do not get mad at me. Don't come back and say, oh my god, Jay, I was right with you. Nigga, don't fucking say that dumbass shit. If you are not with me right now, you are not with me in the future when shit is the fucking fan. I'm letting you guys know right fucking now. If you fail this fucking test in the other major first party games go over, it is on you. 5 years ago, we had a fucking test. Hold on, Brian. 5 years ago, we had a fucking test. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers failed.
So as you can see from the homies crash out there, is that he literally said that we have been on a test for a very long time. Bro, who is we? Who is y'all? Bro, I've been jumped the ship, man. Dude, it's always been a test for you guys to wake up. Y'all should have never been like paying subscriptions. Y'all should have never been, you know, bending the knee to these companies and stuff. You guys are the consumer, and you have power as a consumer. You have to understand that you also have the knowledge to respect yourself and to ask for more value out of these companies. You as a gamer, you deserve more. Sony, these past couple months and this past year, they have not dropped any exclusives. They haven't dropped anything major. Only thing that they dropped that I can even think of right now is Concord. And we all know what happened with Concord. That game flopped, and that was that. All I'm gonna say here is just be mindful of your money. Don't be a fanboy. Definitely be better. Seek better. And you know, you might actually get some respect out here, you know, on these gaming streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably won't get made fun of. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. And yeah, peace.